I don't get it. I simply don't get it. How could a video game become real life? I remembered 5 years ago, when I was fapping along to My Little Pony, that there was an ad for the latest Rockstar game coming out, Red Dead Redemption 2. I was like, oh boy, this sounds exciting. I can't wait for another Red Dead game. Oh, I just love the Wild West. Well, the local mall in my area was very abandoned, and that's where the GameStop was. And I didn't want to walk in there because there was always this old, disgusting man who wouldn't stop talking about cream cheese and destroying the entire universe with his amazing testicles. So I swallowed my pride and went to the GameStop in the abandoned mall. There was this fat, ugly-looking behemoth thing standing behind the counter. He was wearing glasses and just wouldn't stop talking about his amazing belly button that apparently can squirt grape jam. I asked for a copy of Red Dead Redemption 2, and he was like, rigatoni. He had like a stroke. Either way, I just stole the game and I said, fuck this. And I went over and pulled down the old man's pants before violating his butthole. And then I finally got home. And I didn't have the fancy systems like the Series XXX Pornhub website thing. So I just put it in my toaster and surprisingly it worked. So I started to get to playing. And I heard about the main protagonist, Arthur Morgan, but instead of him being a slightly handsome 40-some-year-old man, he was an ugly, fat, 60-year-old man wearing a 10-gallon cowboy hat. God damn it, Dutch! They baked my cream cheese wrong. Arthur, you gotta pull yourself together. He started to violate his nipples and pull down his pants. Arthur, I'll show you how to make cream cheese. He started to violate Arthur's earlobe and wouldn't stop talking about his amazing testicles. I see a pattern going along here. What the fuck kind of game is this? So, I started to go into Valentine, and I couldn't believe the sight of it. There were nothing but men. Old, disgusting-looking men. Where are the women at? I said to myself, as I wanted to fap so hard to those amazing Wild West women. So I made Arthur go into the bar. Lenny! 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 I didn't know who this Lenny was, but every time Arthur said Lenny, he became more and more deprecated. Lenny! It's okay, Lenny! Lenny! Eventually, after he called out for Lenny a million times, he finally went to the bar and asked for Creamfish? I don't know what it is with cream, but I guess it was a thing back in the West. They brought out a dish of this creamfish, and it looked burnt. Like, beyond burnt. They cooked my fish wrong. Doggy. He pulled out a million sticks of dynamite and threw it everywhere in the bar, and it all detonated at once. But yet somehow Arthur went out with no scars at all. The entire United States Army came at one point, and I couldn't believe what I saw next. He got on a random horse, and before he violated it terribly, I couldn't talk at that point. He just blew everyone's heads off clean as if it was nothing, like pinball at a scavy game. Now it's time for you all to understand why she cooked my fish wrong. He pulled down each and every one last of their pants and started to just cream all over their insides. And that's where the game ended. That's where the game ended. Don't you see? Arthur never died. He never died. He's still in this room, right now, waiting you to fix that creamfish. Protect your buttholes, my friends.